In inconsiderate news,
Oh, so many
You're being
people.
inconsiderate. You're being inconsiderate.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not.
I think I just heard a story about a man who goes all the way up to the top of the stairs to say goodnight to you. That's considerate.
That's
Thank
so
you. That's what I do to her.
I go all the way in the bathtub to kiss you goodnight.
You did that once.
Twice.
It's because I love to feel her butt,
He
so
goes
I
all
get
the
one
way.
more feeling before.
He goes all the way into your room to say goodnight.
I go all the way upstairs, and then as I say goodnight to her, I get a good squeeze.
That's true. He does do
He
that.
doesn't touch my butt anymore.
Oh, you need to touch her butt more.
That's a bullshit. I squeezed the fuck out of that shit yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Maybe you don't feel it anymore.
You never touch my butt.
Oh, that's the other day because we didn't cook
Start
yet.
touching that butt.
You better touch that butt, bud.
I've touched that shit right now.
Tell Mary to let me touch her butt more often, right? Fucking
Tell her.
demure ass woman.
Not a day goes by her butt does not get completely
That's true.
touched.
Yesterday we were going to bed like fighting, like arguing,
Yep.
and he still was touching my butt. I was like, stop!
So sick of your shit. Turn around, girl.
He has
was
his
like,
hands there.
I just don't even like you.
While he's talking to me.
How do you fight while touching?
I know. How does that
We
work?
don't fight that hard. That's
No,
what's fun.
yeah, it was because there's a deep underneath it. We know that we're gonna stay together.
Yeah,
we're like
it's a-
we're
Well,
like
yeah, you're married.
you know, like it's not like I love him no matter what. So
Yeah.
we're just like bickering on top of.
Yeah, we're just bickering.
Yeah.
I love booty. I could grab a booty all day.
Even when you're mad.
Yep. I could smack a booty all day too.
Like you could just ignore me. You just lay on your stomach and I'll just sleep right on that ass.
Next time when we're fighting, just bend over and then we'll stop fighting.
See, isn't that considerate?
No, she can't have to do any work. Like that would make me annoyed if I had to do work to get, while we're fighting for you to get a booty grab. Like you have to go for that.
That makes sense.
Okay, then don't look at me when we fight.
That's an interesting.
What? Her eyes are so beautiful. I would just stare at them.
No, but how am I gonna grab her butt if her butt's faced the other way?
Reach around.
But see, beautiful eyes can also look like pissed, angry eyes at the same time.
Yep.
I don't know. I would happily argue with you and every day, all day.
Yeah, why don't you just go? Why don't you go
when
to the
I
bathroom and
fight.
fuck? All right.
Next time when I fight, I will change places with
Yeah, I'll be like, tap me in.
That's Casey's problem. He's not a pretty woman.
Oh shit, it's gonna be like the Bachelor Vietnam.
Oh yeah, the girls confess their
Gonna
love.
take off.
Man, I like your pussy.
All right, headline. Oh no, it's submitted by.
Submitted by Talk About This.
Okay.
I guess.
A Russian official is in trouble after his wife's twerking caused a massive traffic jam.
His wife's twerking?
Yeah,
Dude, she must have a nice ass.
she was twerking.
Oh shit, you're wearing Nikki's necklace.
I
I
am.
didn't even notice that.
Oh, what does
All
it say?
day today.
I thought about wearing it too. But then I was like, that's gonna be too thirsty.
I'm hella thirsty.
Like it's a second date.
Yeah.
I would have loved to rock one of those necklaces, but
Me
that's
too. I'll get a brand deal and
I would love to rock Secret Society, but never
Yeah,
got
same.
any merch either.
And barbell, I don't get shit, man.
So,
Cause you don't have the body type, Steve.
Hey, I could have it.
true, get him. Get him.
Hey, first of all,
I could. I got her. I got her real good.
Go
this
ahead,
time.
David.
by the time you were
No
fully
Huntington Library.
incorporated
No
into
Secret
this
Society.
life, Secret Society was a very limited run. We got all this shit from China, so we couldn't get it back up. But this new line, though, made here.
Ooh, made in America, baby.
Stockton, baby.
A size small.
It's Stockton.
Secret Society.
That's 10 times worse than Sacramento.
and I was gonna wear it after I lost weight because I was a fat fuck and those long tees don't look good
He's
with
too
a belly.
short for the long tee.
But I was gonna put it. So does that
Let's
mean
be
it's
real.
pointless to promote it right now?
You can promote it whenever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't wait for the new line.
I
though.
love the hat you gave me. It's awesome.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
guys
I'm
look
not
good.
rubbing it in.
You guys look
should,
good.
though.
Yeah, you got to go to the
Yeah,
Huntington
you are.
Library too, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's all
that's
chill.
really cool over there.
Just wait. Just wait. Just
parties.
wait. All right. You just wait.
All right, so anyway, this story here in Russia, this wife of a Russian politician, she's this 29-year-old amateur pop singer who her stage name is Yaksana.
She sounds hot.
Yak sauna, like a yak, like those cows.
Yaks.
Like those.
It doesn't sound hot when you say it.
Yeah.
Yak sauna.
Yak sauna? Yak sauna?
It's like he's getting out of loogie.
Because Jess is right. Like when you said it, it's like, oh, that's kind of sexy. And then Joe's like, yak sauna? It's like, yeah, okay, never mind.
He ruined it. Now she's ugly to me.
Yeah, me too.
Jeez, now I'm picturing a yak and I didn't mean
I didn't
to.
like it.
I just pictured a Russian yak like fucking plowing some beet fucking plows and shit.
What?
What is wrong
Her
with that?
imagination is should be marveled at.
Yeah, so her husband is a Moscow Region Legislative Assembly deputy. And so she decided to stop this car in the middle of the super busy, perpetually traffic clogged 10-lane highway.
So she wanted to ghost ride the whip, huh?
And so she
Hell
like, parked, and then she started recording her music video, and I'm gonna show you guys a video clip of that.
Yeah, that's gonna help his campaign out a lot.
Yeah. So all these cars are going around her. And then like, she was saying that she was like so nervous and the dancers are so nervous too.
I would do too.
It worked
The
though.
camera guy almost got ran over at one point. But look at all this traffic jam. All that. They were saying that there were ambulances that couldn't make it like to where they had to go because of this traffic
They're
jam.
doing like a 5-minute dance routine during the whole time.
You know what I love about it? They're definitely going high tech with that GoPro. Like I fucking love that shit.
It's like the tiniest little camera.
It's weird too because her husband is a politician in some way, whatever he is. I feel like he would have the strings to pull to like maybe get a permit for that, like somewhere, like maybe not on that particular street, but somewhere. You know,
I think they wanted the cars.
Oh, they
Still
did.
driving.
yeah, but they
You want
could have
to
like
drive
set
over
all of that up. And as a politician, he's probably not poor, right?
We wouldn't even be talking about this if that was just a dance routine in a gymnasium right now. Like the whole point is that it was around the traffic, and that's why it's a virally thing.
This is Yaksana. Yaksana.
She's cool.
All right.
And then this is her and her husband.
Oh, that looks like a Steve Greene photo.
It's close.
Really blurry, really blurry.
And the eyes are just so whitened.
He looks like a nightclub owner versus a politician.
I know.
Nightclub owner is like a perfect way of putting it. Or he's like, yeah, I own 3 Hooters.
Yeah, like one of those dudes.
Well, he is Russian. Like I picture that like. You know, that's how they run their vodka, more vodka.
Vodka.
If I am elected, vodka.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's, I think when she immigrated here, like maybe like 5 years ago, and she was just telling me like small things about like Russia and like how the like male dominance is so huge over there.
Yeah.
Like she said that she would just be chilling, and like dudes just grab her at a coffee place, like grab her by the arm and sit her on their lap.
Whoa.
Shit like that. I'm not sure. I'm not from Russia, but that's what she told me. And she says like, yeah, like men are like very like machismo. Like I'm like the shit, and women you do what I tell you to do.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's like an extreme version of catcalling is what they do. So it's like pretty intense out there. I didn't know.
Damn.
Yeah. She goes, ugh.
I like Russia from the outside looking in.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
Not to like live there.
I'm a quarter Russian.
Oh,
She's Filipino French
I'm very
Russian.
special.
who's Russian?
So my great grandma came from Russia, and then there's like some French on that side too. So my mom's French and Russian, and then my dad's Filipino.
Russia's such a fascinating place.
I know, I kind of want to go. So I've been to the airport twice, and each time they were just really. I didn't know this, but if they view people smiling for no reason, they think that they're just morons. They
Yeah.
smile a lot to strangers all the time. So when I was there and I was like trying to buy some food and like trying to buy some magnets for my collection, I was just like, they're just staring at me like.
Dude, fucking LA, man. I will smile at people walking by, and then they don't do it, and I'm like, well, fuck you, man.
Yep.
Like, I get pissed.
Me too.
Why do you care?
I know.
Why do I care? Because I'm considerate.
I smile at people all the time and they just look right past me.
do smile.
But I don't care.
He's about respect.
Yes, right.
It doesn't matter.
like- he'll be
When
like-
you give love, Steve, you can't expect it in
rules.
return.
No, I do.
You can't.
I want it to be an even transaction.
South Pasadena, a lot of nice people who smile though.
That's where I need to go to smile.
I think people get caught off guard because in LA, like if you were to say hi, like if some stranger just said hi or smiled at me, right? I'd be like, "What's your angle, man?
Yeah, that's how they are.
What are you trying to sell?"
When I was in Mexico, like everywhere I went, any person I passed by, they'd be like, "Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everything."
That's how it is in Bali.
And I was just like, "Why are you talking to me?" Because I'm not used to
Good
that.
morning,
Yeah.
good evening. How are you doing?
Whereas here in LA, it's like your door knocks, and you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
who the fuck is here? Oh, shit. Are they
Yeah.
gonna rob
Postmates?
us?
It's not Postmates. I didn't order Postmates.
I know. I always say hi to people, and they're always like, just like so weirded out. Yeah. I'm
People
like,
in our apartment complex are like,
I'm your neighbor.
I'm like, I said hi, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I didn't say, I'm gonna fucking rape you. But that's how they react.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, maybe I'll try
They'll
that.
be like, oh, that's more like it.
I'll try
They'd be
that.
like, oh, that's our neighbor.
And if they don't, I'll be like, I'm gonna fucking rape you. And if they don't react, I'll be like, hey, I take it back.
Yeah. Just so you know, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I wish I never said
I
it.
learned to be a little nicer because of Mariel. She says that I have a mean demeanor if I feel like I'm being threatened, which is all the fucking time. Like, for example, like if a neighbor, when I
Growing
first
up in
moved,
Sacramento, huh?
well, Sacramento's not that nice. Yeah, but depending on where you're from, the area that I grew up in was not as nice as the other areas, which I found out as an adult exists because I wasn't allowed there.
Yeah, your median income was probably 70K, but around you it's like 120, 130.
Our median income was about like 25K. Yeah, it's pretty fucking low, dude. Like, it was like 25, 30K a year. Like, we were pretty fucking poor. What? I forgot what I was talking about.
Oh, you have a demeanor.
Like, she would notice that if I really didn't like somebody, like, for example, like when we moved into our condo, South Pasadena is really nice, and I was living in K-Town before, and K-Town's not that fucking nice, especially when I was living there. But like, our neighbor would come to the door, and they're like the people that look after the condo, and so they're putting like a new letter on it, and they knock on my door. I'm like, yeah, what's up? And then she's like, why did you say it to that guy like that? I was like, I don't know. I was like, why did I say that? It was kind of mean, wasn't it? She was like, yeah, you always do that. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to learn how to correct that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know who the guy is. So it just makes me feel like,
What do you want?
yeah, what the fuck does this guy want? And she's like, oh, I'm going to put on the letter for your door. He's like, African dude. What the fuck, what you want? Yeah, so I learned to fix that stuff, dude. It's habit, dude.
When I lived in K-Town, there was one of my neighbors was this Mexican lady, and they had 2 chickens. They had a rooster and a chicken, and then one day I used to like say good morning to her every morning on my way to work, and then one day I was like, oh hey, where's your chicken? And she smiled and she went,
Dang.
yeah, dude,
In heaven?
yeah.
Imagine she's like,
Oh yeah, exactly.
As you're wiping your face from the chicken she made you.
Yeah, there you go.
oh no. She's like,
Where's the chicken? Right there.
Right there.
In my heart? No.